Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself, they can't charge me.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm here at Oso Restaurant with this famous executive celebrity chef. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
I'm Brian from Oso.
Brian, darling, you've been a chef for a very long time. You even had a TV show.
Yes, I used to have a PBS cooking show called Taste This.
Taste
Which is
this.
still airing.
Brian, tell my audience about this spectacular dish that we're
Got into
looking
the
at
Hamptons,
right
and I really
now.
started to take a appreciation of the local produce and local fish. And this is just an example of that with some fresh goat cheese and heirloom tomatoes, micro basil, just dressed with some fermented tomato and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. A very simple dish and really highlights the flavors of Southampton and the Hamptons itself.
Now, Brian, this particular dish that you've just explained to my audience about, what would be the appropriate meal to have with a dish like this? I mean, since most people...
This is one of the salads. We change the menu daily here, depending on the produce, the fish, what's fresh in the markets. So tonight, this is one of the salads on the menu.
One of the salads. And now that it is the summer season, people want to be refreshed and dine and have something that's crisp and, you know, very refreshing to eat. And a salad would be the most appropriate thing to dine with.
These tomatoes right now are fabulous. You could see the juice on them as I slice it. They're really amazing. It's absolutely perfect.
Tell my audience, what is the number one dish here at the restaurant that everyone from all over comes to, especially because they want to dine at Oso Restaurant?
Recently, we've been serving a lot of steamed halibut with a sweet pea and truffle emulsion on a bird's nest potato and a pan-seared fluke with lobster mushrooms in a lobster broth.
Sounds absolutely delicious.
Yeah, all local North Atlantic halibut and local fluke. Like I said, it's really the best in the world.
What is your recommendation? Would that be the halibut? I mean, I want to dine on something that's magnificent here at the restaurant, so I can tell my audience that when they do stay at the restaurant, at the inn, and they want to dine here at Oso Restaurant during the International Hamptons Film Festival, which is the annual 17th International Film Festival, I'd like my audience to know, what should they have when they come for that weekend?
If they want to keep a figure like yours, I would suggest a fluke. It's
The fluke.
a light dish, a lot of intense flavors, just a nice piece of meat.
If they don't have a figure like mine, and they don't care, what should they order?
Dry-aged sirloin, the Never Never prime sirloin. I say Never Never because it's never caged, no steroids, no hormones. It's a real organic piece of meat. And
I think that's what my my videographer, my filmmaker here, he's going to order that because he's a meat and potatoes man. You know what I mean?
That would be his dish then. That definitely would be his dish.
His dish.
Absolutely.
Tell my audience, what's your favorite? What do you like to eat? What's your most favorite dish here at the restaurant that you like to create for yourself?
I like the Kobe beef zubaton, which is a piece of Kobe beef. It's called zubaton, which is in Japanese it means pillow. So it's a piece of pillow beef. It's shaped like a zubaton, which is something that you would sit on if you go to the Japanese restaurant. And we serve it with a Cognac Wellerlane demi-glace and served blood raw. It's excellent.
So that's your favorite.
Yeah, I'm a meat.
That's what you dream about at night, huh? Do you go home at night and like how do you come up with these dishes that you create? Do you think about them? Do you invent them? Do you go home at night and I should do that. I should make the sauce like this. Do you do that?
A lot of brainstorming with my sous chef. A lot of reading. A lot of trying things. Sometimes a vendor will just give you try this mushroom, and you just picture what it goes with and create around one ingredient. So depending on what it is, I have a great cheese company, and sometimes you're serving beef, and this cheese will just become a great sauce. So it's a lot of input, a lot of things.
You're inspired by many things.
Yes, absolutely.
Even just going to the market and buying the fresh produce.
People see me locally, and I think sometimes they say, "Well, he must run out of a lot of stuff." No, I'm shopping because
You're shopping for ideas.
Also because I want to make sure that it's the freshest. I have a dish on my menu called 2 p.m. arugula, and it's because the dish was the arugula was picked at 2 p.m. Last Friday night, and we called it 2 p.m. arugula, and it was a salad, and it was beautiful. So.
What made you want to be a chef? What inspired you to become a chef?
I grew up in the restaurant industry, and there's a certain chef out there who he knows who he is, who took me under his wing at a very young age, and I was never good at drawing, and this seems to be an art that I can focus on.
Now, you started the television show because you used to work for Ingrid Lemmy, the publicist at Gurney's Inn. Isn't that true?
My friend and I started a show together with her, and at the time it was called Eat at Joe's, and it transformed to Taste This.
Taste This.
And Chef Joe still has the show, and it's still running, and he's doing quite well. Taste This, TasteThisTV.com.
TasteThisTV.com. Well, I want to thank you very much for doing this wonderful interview. I cannot wait to eat here at Oso Restaurant, and I want my audience to come here, not just during the Hamptons Film Festival, but anytime. This is a superb restaurant, and I'm treated like royalty here, and when you come, I'm sure everyone will treat you like royalty.
Everybody's treated like royalty.
Yes. Not just Cognac Wellerlane, TV talk show host and entertainment journalist, but everyone that dines here at Oso Restaurant will feel like a king because the food is fabulous, the decor is beautiful, and the ambience is very, very serene and elegant. Tell my audience if they want to find out more information about the restaurant, where should they go?
SouthamptonInn.com, www.southamptoninn.com.
Terrific. Bryan, give me a kiss goodbye, darling. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more celebrity interviews. Keep watching. Pink champagne kisses.
Cognac shell. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl.
This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.